And a lot of people, especially online, collapse two very different things into one. There's methodological skepticism, which is a tool. It's the habit of withholding assent until the claim earns it with evidence you can check. And then there's performative skepticism, which is just a posture. It treats disbelief like a personality trait, like saying, I'm not convinced is a sign of intelligence. Well, I defend the first and criticize the second. In real scholarship, skepticism isn't an identity, it's a method. You ask consistent questions. What's the evidence? What are the alternatives? What would count against this? And how strong is the inference? Online skepticism often just skips all that. It leans on tone, it sounds confident, but confidence isn't competence. Here's the problem in one sentence. Being hard to convince is not the same thing as being careful. Carefulness is evidence handling. It's checking sources, comparing data, and updating when new information comes in. Performative skepticism can just be a locked door. And here's why this matters in biblical studies. Some confident dismissals didn't age well once primary data showed up. Luke uses the title Polytarch for Thessalonica's leaders in Acts 17. Critics mocked it as invented. Then inscriptions turned up using that exact title. Acts 18 calls Gallio proconsul of Achaia. That looked checkable, and inscriptions from Delphi tied to Claudius mention Gallio in that role. John 5 describes the pool of Bethesda with 5 porticos. People for a long time said that was just a symbol. It was fake. And archaeology at a double pool complex near St. Anne makes that detail very plausible. None of that proves Christianity. That's not how history works. But it does expose the lazy move. Dismiss first, research never. Here's the takeaway for Christians. Don't be bullied by skeptical tone. Ask them, what evidence are you actually using? And here's the takeaway for skeptics. Apply the same standards to your own side. Be informed, be revisable, and proportion confidence to evidence. If you want the fuller version with more examples and sources, click the link in the description.